Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's August 17th, 2026. Looking at the satellite this morning, we have some cloud coverage working its way in from the southwest today. That's going to bring mostly cloudy skies through most of the day and some isolated afternoon thunder showers. On the mid-level water vapor map, you can see our high over kind of in Colorado and another low in the Pacific. And these are helping that moisture work its way up, that Pacific moisture into the area. So, because we have increased cloud coverage today, it's going to be less likely to have thunder showers build up. They need that daytime heating. Boy, what did I do here? They need that daytime heating. So if we're missing clear skies, that's not going to have as much heating source throughout the day. So what is going to start to happen is we're going to need this moisture to hit terrain and force that air up and over the terrain to kick off some isolated thunder showers that are going to start after 3 today, and you can see they're really spotty. They're going to be moderate downpours and short-lived throughout the day. And that'll work its way through the night. Tomorrow's even less chance of thunder showers. They're going to be mostly over in the White Clouds, Lost River Range, as we're just losing that moisture due to this area of low pressure to the northeast of us. It's kind of pushing down on the isobars and flattening that ridge. So it's just kind of cutting off moisture into our area for Tuesday. Looking at the fire smoke, really don't have any fire smoke. Just wanted to kind of talk about it though a little bit because it's been something we've been dealing with for the last few weeks. You can see a lot of that rain kind of helped, and lots of fire suppression had helped those fires in Oregon get lowered. And because of that, we have great air quality this morning. The grass fire had over 2 inches of rain on it on the northern part, not as much on the south part, but as you can see this morning, not as many hot spots. They're still continuing to keep an eye on it, but they lowered some of the evacuation zones, so that's good. Really, the only things I'm seeing this morning is the grasshopper fire on the north end has some hot spots. This section in the middle is kind of going to get closed off to where it already burned. And then some fires in Washington. I think it was the Little Giant I saw. Yeah, the Little Giant has some activity on the southwest side. So that's kind of the only thing pushing out cloud coverage right now. Looking at the extended forecast, we are going to move to above normal temperatures again and above normal for precip, which is good. And that's helping, that's because of the monsoonal moisture working its way in. We're going to be in the mid 80s throughout the week. It's going to get warmer. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are going to be the warmest days of the week, into the low 90s for Saturday. Looking at the GFS 500 millibar chart, you can see the southwest flow we're in right now. That flattening of the ridge kind of happens on Tuesday as this low pushes down. So we're going to get more of zonal straight west to east flow. And that's going to kind of close off, bring in dry air from the west. The high that's over here is going to push west, and that is going to cut off that monsoonal air coming in. So by Thursday, Friday, you can really see that ridge develop here. That high moves further west, and all that monsoonal moisture and Pacific moisture is cut off and coming up and over our heads. Really gonna just dry out and not be anything. So that happens until Sunday area. Kind of the Euro and GFS haven't aligned on that yet, but you can see this trough of low pressure comes overhead, and the both of them have it pretty high overhead, so that isn't really showing too much moisture. And then we're going to be ridging again. So just a brief moment, let in some monsoonal moisture for the weekends, increasing those thunder shower chances again. This is the MBM, looks at all the models out there. You can see, and this is for how much precip is expected. Now, isolated thunder showers don't really show up too well on this, I would say. This kind of captures like bigger, large scale storm systems. Like you can see moisture over to the east. But as you can see, this plays out all the way until next Tuesday, really not picking up too much moisture. It's just going to all depend on how much monsoonal moisture makes its way up into our area to give us those afternoon thunder showers.